Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, thank you for watching. In this video, I need like to share my personal reflection about Indonesia current leader, Presiden Prabowo Subianto. This is not about politics and taking side, but it is about understanding leadership, about challenges, and about hopes our country's future. We all know leading a country as big and diverse as Indonesia is never easy. It takes passion, strength, and deep love for the people. Honestly, I feel sympathy for anyone who carries such a hard responsibility. When we talk about leadership, we often expect quick results. But the true leadership is more than just making policies. It is about building trust, giving direction, and staying consistent with one's values. President Prabowo and his military background bring a strong sense of discipline and national pride. Many people see him as someone who emphasizes unity and sovereignty and independence. But at the same time, the great leader must also have sympathy, the ability to feel what the people feel. I sincerely that President Prabowo continue to listen closely to the voices of ordinary Indonesia, farmers, students, workers, and small business owners. Sometimes when I see people struggling to make ends meet, I cannot help but I feel sympathy. Indonesia is now entering new chapter, one full challenges like economic recovery, education reform, environmental protection, and maintaining unity among diversity. President Prabowo often speak about food security and national defense. Those are a big and important vision. But for me, the real question is this: how do this vision truly touch everyday lives of the people? If our farmer can feel more supported, if our student can access better education, and if our young people can find design job, I feel deeply for the young Indonesian out there who is looking for hope, those who want contribute and work hard, but don't always get the opportunity. I hope the government can embrace them, listen to them, and empower them. To me, President Prabowo's leadership is an opportunity for Indonesians to grow stronger, but also more compassionate. Power and empathy should walk hand in hand. In the end, leadership is not just about one person at the top, but it is about all of us, the people. We each have a role to play, to be respectful, to be responsible, and to be hopeful. I believe that every Indonesian, no matter where they come from, deserve be heard, be supported, be respected. That's my answer for our country. Thanks for watching this reflection. Let's keep thinking critically, feeling deeply, and acting wisely for a better Indonesia. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Kalis Alfishari. I'm from 44.1A and 37 class, and now I'm here. I want to share you a slide about simple present tense. This is a slide, okay? And here I also will explain to you all about simple present tense. Before I explain about simple present tense, I will mention parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech, namely noun, verb, pronouns, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, interjection. Okay, the first part of speech is noun. This is noun. The meaning of noun is kata benda. A noun is a word used to name an object, whether it is something that can be perceived by human sense or something that cannot be perceived by human sense. The examples word is happiness, love, book, and pencil. Okay, there is is something that cannot be perceived by human. Berarti something that can be perceived by humannya is book, pencil, and something that cannot be perceived by human science-nya is happiness, love, like that, yes. Okay, we will to the next slide. The next part of speech is verb. The meaning of verb is kata kerja. A verb is a word that expresses an activity. There are 2 verbs, main verb and modal verb. Main verb is the meaning main verb is kata kerja utama. And the meaning of modal verb is about kebutuhan or keinginan. Jadi example from main verb is eat, drink, wash, and watch. An example from modal verb is could, would, might, can, and will. Okay? Understand? Yes? Okay, we will continue. The next part of speech is pronoun. The meaning of pronoun is kata ganti. A pronoun is a word used to replace a noun. Pronouns are used to avoid repetition. Pronouns include I, you, they, we, she, he, it. Okay, this is pronoun. Pronoun is a word used to replace a noun. If we want to replace a noun in one kalimat, we can use a pronoun like this. Sinta go to beach. Sinta go to beach tomorrow. She is, jadi repetitionnya pakai pronouns. She is go to beach every holiday, like that. Jadi pronouns ini digunakan untuk menghindari pengulangan kata. Kayak si Sintanya nanti diulang 2 kali gitu. Jadi menghindari itu, jadi pakainya she atau pakainya he gitu kan, atau pakainya it. Okay, understand? We will continue to the next slide. The next slide is adjective. The meaning of adjective is kata sifat. An adjective is a word that function to describe a noun or pronoun, which can be a person, animal, object, or place. Jadi adjective is a word that function. Jadi function of adjective is describe a noun or pronouns, which can be a person, animal, object, or place. The example is my girlfriend is beautiful. And the second example is her cat is fat. Jadi, where is adjective? The adjective is the end. the beautiful, and the fat. The red one is adjective, yes. This is adjective is describe a girlfriend, and a fat describe a cat. Jadi cantik mendeskripsikan pacarnya dan gemuk mendeskripsikan kucing. Dia kucing, pacar saya ya tadi. Okay, we will continue to the next slide. The next part of speech is adverb. The meaning of adverb is kata keterangan. An adverb is a word that function to describe a verb. Jadi kalau adjective describe a noun or pronouns, kalau adverb describe a verb. Karena kan adverb, yes. Ad, keterangan, verb. An adjective or another adverb. There are always, often, very, quickly, carefully, slowly, well, and tomorrow. There are the example of word adverb, yes. Okay, we will continue to the next. The next part of speech is conjunction. The meaning of conjunction is kata sambung. A conjunction is a word that function to connect word, paraphrases, or clauses. There are and, but, so, after, before, when, and many more. Okay, jadi conjunction. The meaning of conjunction is kata sambung. Jadi the word of conjunction is but, and, so. Jadi dia menggabungkan ya, kata sambung. Kata sambung itu kan berarti menggabungkan. This is the example. The example is I have a book and pen. He is poor, but he is happy. Saya mempunyai buku dan pulpen. Dia miskin, tapi dia senang, gitu ya. Okay, udah selesai di conjunction. We will continue to the next slide. The next slide is preposition. The meaning of preposition is kata depan. There are in, on, at, from, behind, in front of, and beside. Example is Rudy is at home. The second example is Nadia comes from Indonesia. The prepositionnya is at and comes, yes. The red one. This is. Okay, we will continue to the next part of speech is interjection. The meaning of interjection is kata seru. An interjection is a short word that represent emotion, amazement, disappointment, like wow, aha, oh my god, and many more. Example, oh my god, are you okay? Jadi, oh my god and ow, it hurts, itu interjection, yes. An interjection is always it's always with this kata seru, tanda seru. Okay, we will continue to the next page. Okay, now we can enter to the simple present tense. The use of simple present tense is fact, habitual action, things that do not change or wanna change, describing yourself, talking about daily activities, thoughts, feeling, and opinions. Jadi, simple present tense ini bisa dipakai untuk facts, fakta, habitual action, kebiasaan sehari-hari, kegiatan sehari-hari, things that do not change or wanna change, sesuatu yang tidak dapat diubah atau ingin diubah. Describing yourself juga pakainya simple present tense, kayak mendeskripsikan diri sendiri. Talking about your daily activities, kayak pokoknya kalau simple present tense itu yang sehari-hari dan saat ini, dia tuh lebih ke saat ini gitu. Now, dia tuh the time is now, waktunya tuh sekarang gitu kan. Feelings and opinions juga bisa pakai simple present tense, okay? Now we will next to the structure. The structure is affirmative sentence. The structure of affirmative sentence. Jadi simple present tense. So simple present tense. This is I will explain about the structure. The structure is there are two structure. There is using to be and using verb. The first is using to be. Yes, I will explain about using to be. Affirmative sentence, if we using to be, subject plus to be person plus adjective, adverb, or nouns. Jadi ini subject, this is subject, I, you, I, she, he, it, they, we, you. To be personnya I am, she is, he is, it is, they are, we are, you are. Okay, this is the important table. This is the important table. And you all must remember this is to be present. Yes, I will give you the example. This is yes, I am sleepy. If we using to be, there is no verb, nothing, never. Tidak akan pernah ada verb. I am sleepy. Berarti subject, the subject is I am is to be person. Number 1 is example from adjective. Adjektifnya is sleepy. Number 2, the second, he is teacher. He is subject and is the to be present. The teacher is noun. The second is example from noun. Yes. The third, you are at school. Adverb of place. You is subject and are is to be present. At school is adverb of place. Adverb of place. Okay. The fourth, it is in the night. The night, in the night is adverb of time. It is subject and is to be person. Always remember always remember, selalu ingat rumus ini. Subject to be present plus adjective, adverb, or nouns. Yes. You must always remember that pattern. That pattern. Okay, this is the example. Okay, this is the negative sentence if we use the to be present. Negative sentence-nya subject to be present plus not. There is a not between to be present and adjective or adverb or noun. The example is I am not hungry. If the affirmative sentence is I am angry, the negative sentence is I am not hungry. Yes. The second example is she is not teacher. This is not between to be present and adjective sentence. This is she is subject. Is to be present. Not. Teacher is adverb. We are not in the yard. We is subject. Are is to be present. Not because. Why we use not? Because this is negative sentence. If we don't use not, that is not negative sentence. That is affirmative sentence. Jadi if I ask what the affirmative sentence from we are not in the yard, jadi affirmative sentence-nya is we are in the yard. Not-nya tinggal dihapus aja, di delete. Okay, the next example is it is not at morning. Yes. At morning ini jatuhnya penerangan waktu. Adverb of the time. Adverb of time. Okay. It is not at morning. Jadi di sini ada catatan, there is a not. I am plus not jadinya I am. Jadi I'm not itu bisa disingkat jadi I am. Tetap dibacanya I'm not. It's not, isn't. Are not, aren't. I'm not, am. Okay? This is, there is not, yes. The red one under example, there is not. Okay? The next slide is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. The different interrogative sentence from negative and affirmative sentence is if interrogative sentence, the first to be the first, after to be there is subject. If negative or affirmative, subject the first, after subject to be present. But in interrogative sentence, to be present the first, after to be present is subject. Okay. The example is are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Are you understand? Are you understand? To be present-nya kan are, subjeknya you, adjektifnya sleepy. If interrogative sentence we by to be present, the answer is yes I am or no I'm not. No I am not. No I'm not. Jadi tinggal diulang. Kalau yes I am, di sini kan kenapa I am? Karena pertanyaannya you ya. Kalau ini no I'm not. Okay, the second example is he a teacher? Yes, he is. Kalau ini kan diulang, he-nya diulang di jawaban. He in the question is repeat in the answer, kan? If the question is you, the answer is not you, but I am. Yes. Is he a teacher? Is-nya to be person. He-nya subject. A teacher-nya adverb. Yes, he is. No, he is not. No, he isn't. Are they in the yard? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. No, they aren't. Is it in the night? Yes, it is. Or no, it is not. This one is adjective. Blue one is noun. The orange one is adverb of less. The red one is adverb of time. Okay, we'll continue to the next slide. Simple present using verb. This is simple present part 2. In the first, I told you about simple present can use to be present or verb, and this is if simple present using the verb. This is if simple present using the verb, there are dua bagian nih. Pattern jadinya kalau ini. Jadi the first affirmative sentence one, if using verb is subject, verb one is object. This is if the example is I play football. The second, you drink milk. We go to zoo. Nah, why this is and this is different? Because where the difference of this and this, the difference is in subject. In the left one, the subject is I, you, they, we, and the right one, the subject is she, he, it. Yes, the difference is in the subject. I, you, they, we, the left one. She, he, it, the right one. If I, you, they, we, the verb one is a normal. Verb one-nya is normal. Play tetap play, drink tetap drink, go tetap go. Kan verb one-nya kan berarti play, drink, and go kan. Nah, in the right one, if we use subject she, he, it, the verb one is plus a or as. She plays. This is yes. She plays basketball. He washes the car. It drinks the cola. Yes, this is plus s, es, and s. If we use subjectnya she, he, it, we can use affirmative sentence, the right one. Okay, we will next. This is I will explain about this is about the right one. Tadi nih, if go, goes. Why as? Because if the verbnya O plus ES. The second, wash. Washes also ES. Watch ES. Berarti SS also ES. X also ES. Yes. The difference is this. Consonant plus Y. The example is fly to flyers. Fly to flyers. The Y is move to be I. Eyes. If the vowel plus Y, the example is fly, we just plus S in the end. Fly, move to be plies. Like that, yes? You understand? Okay. We will continue to the next slide. The next slide is negative sentence. If negative sentence using verb. Remember, if we using verb, there is nothing to be present. But if we using to be present, there is nothing verb. Oke, jadi tidak bisa keduanya ada di dalam satu kalimat. Jadi di sini negative sentence, if we using verb, the pattern is subject. I, you, they, we. Plus do not, plus verb. The example is I do not play today. Saya tidak bermain hari ini. The second example is we do not school today. Kami tidak sekolah hari ini. There is a not under example, do not. We can mention do not to be done. Like that, yes. We will continue to the negative sentence, the next negative sentence. This is the negative sentence. If we use subjectnya she, he, it. Subject she, he, it plus does not plus verb. There is difference between negative sentence subject I, you, they, we and negative sentence subject she, he, it. If I, you, they, we use do. But in negative sentence she, he, it, we use does. Yes. In affirmative sentence also like that. Oh no, dang. Yes. In negative sentence and in interrogative, not in affirmative. In negative sentence, subject she, he, it, we use does. But negative sentence, subject I, you, they, we use do. Jadi kalau ini jadinya do not, kalau yang negative sentence she, he, it jadinya does not. Subject she, he, it plus does not plus verb 1. She does not cook today. Does not. She-nya subject, does not. Cook-nya verb today. There is not under example. The not is does not. Can we write to be doesn't. We can mention it doesn't. Okay. We'll continue to the next slide. The next slide is interrogative sentence from simple present tense if we using verb. The pattern is do plus subject. Jadi in interrogative in simple present tense if we using verb, there is two different between subject Ayu Dewi and subject she it. Yes, like that. In every kalimat, in every sentence, in affirmative sentence, in negative sentence, and in interrogative sentence. Nih, in interrogative sentence, the difference is do. The do is in front of. After do is subject. The subject first is Ayu Dewi. Baru verb 1. Like, do you play football? Yes, I do. No, I don't. If you want, like, no, I don't play football. That is okay, no problem. But this is a simple answer. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Like that, yes. Do they swim today? Yes, they do. If you want the long answer, you can answer, yes, they swim today. Like that. Okay. We'll continue, yes. The interrogative sentence. This is the interrogative sentence. The she, he, it. The subject 1, she, he, it. The difference from negative sentence and interrogative sentence is same between she, he, it and Ayu Dewi is do and does. But in interrogative, do or does in front of. And negative, subject the first. If negative sentence is subject the first. Okay, the first interrogative nih. Example-nya, does she cook today? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. The next example, does it go out today? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. If you want answer longer, you can do it, no problem. Ya, jadinya yes, she cooked today, or no, she doesn't cook today. It is not problem if you want answer like that. If you want answer like that, it's no problem. Okay. That's all from me. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening my presentation, my explaining. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.